National Sports and Athletics Association. It's been going on since about 2019, and it's had multiple champions in football, basketball, and in wiffle ball, and soon to be hockey. But where exactly did it all begin? And that's what this video is going to be about. Right now, there are 14 teams in the NSAA, but it wasn't always that way. There used to only be 6, and those are the 6 teams we're going to start off talking about. Now, the first team we're going to talk about today is the team with the most NSAA championships, with 5. Now, the Walters Road Cowboys have won back-to-back in football, 2019 and 2020, with football back-to-back, 2019 and 2020 again, and then they've won in 2020 in basketball. Now, each time they've won a championship, it has been led by the man himself, Clayton Thornberry. Now, Clayton Thornberry himself has won 5 MVPs, the most in NSAA history. He's won 2 in football, 2 in wiffle ball, and 1 in basketball. And he's won MVP each time his team has won the championship. Now, the second team we're going to talk about today are the Cedar Creek Hornets. Now, the Cedar Creek Hornets, surprisingly, only have 1 championship. Now, the Cedar Creek Hornets got the Sloan Championship in 2019 in basketball by defeating the Walters Road Cowboys. Now, the Cedar Creek Hornets are led by one of the greatest players to ever do it, Easton Sloan. Easton Sloan has 1 MVP in basketball whenever he won in 2019 and 1 in football in 2021. The next and third team we're going to talk about today are the Sandy River Bears, which, despite their long history, don't have a championship, much less a championship appearance. But the Sandy River Bears do seem to be on the rise, so maybe that will give hope to the Sandy River Bears fans. The next team we're going to talk about, the Taylor Road Tigers, aren't even a team anymore. They ceased operations right before the 2021 season, but due to Wyatt Taylor's leadership, they did make the playoffs in 2020 and 2019. Now, the second to last team we're going to talk about today, which is part of the original 6, are the Walters Road Rebels. Now, the Walters Road Rebels have won 3 championships, which is second most all time. Now, Walters Road got these 3 championships in a very special way. Prior to making the playoffs in 2021, whenever they won the 3 championships, they hadn't made the playoffs at all. But in 2021, they made the playoffs in every sport and won in every sport, which has only been done once before, which are the Walters Road Cowboys, which did it the year prior. The Walters Road Cowboys are led by Caden Cole, who has 2 MVPs. Now, you may be wondering why he only has 2 MVPs, and that is because he only won in wiffle ball and in basketball. But in football, he lost the MVP award to Easton Sloan. But it may seem like he may be able to get revenge this season in football. The last team we're going to talk about today that was part of the original 6 are the Pike County Cougars. Now, the Pike County Cougars don't have a championship, but they do have 2 championship appearances, which they both got in the NWL. Now, the Cougars have 2 championship appearances in 2019 and 2020, in which they both fell short against the Walters Road Cowboys. Now, the Cougars are led by Joe Ray Thornberry, and it seems like they seem to be on the rise in football, so maybe that'll give hope to the Cougars fans. Now we're going to talk about the 8 expansion teams that came in the league in 2022, but before we do that, we're going to talk about the Pikeville Spartans, who came into the league in 2021 in place of the Taylor Road Tigers. Now, the Pikeville Spartans most recently missed the playoffs in the NWL, but Brady Coleman did end up winning NWL MVP. So now we're going to talk about the 2022 expansion teams. And right now in the NWL, there were 3 expansion teams that made the playoffs. These expansion teams were the Bluegrass Bandits, Lost Mountain Lake Ducks, which are based in Georgia, and then the Lexington Cobras. Now, it really looks like the league is in good hands, and even though there are more expansion teams, such as the Cedar Creek Waves, you have the Bluegrass Bandits, which I've already covered. And then, there's some more. The Lost Mountain Lake Ducks, I already said that one. And then there's the Bridgewater Bobcats, the Chloe Road Eagles, the Pikeville Warriors. There's some more, but it really seems to be like the league is in good hands. And that's where this video is going to end. And the league started bright, and it looks like it's going to continue to have a bright future.